Do you remember who everybody was on?
Hi, this is Kim White with the My Sexy Business team. I'm here at the Hope to Hope conference with
Coni Meyers from Kick Butt Leadership.
we are getting super down to the end of the day, and we're getting really tired. We are we were just talking
All
about
of the above.
who all was on so we don't forget anybody, and this is the wrap up. So she's making sure that we have the lineup in order so that I don't mess this up. But we are excited that you have been with us for the third day of the Hope to Hope conference. It has been an amazing 3 days so far. We've got one more day. We've got tomorrow that we'll be going live. And wowie.
Yeah, the time just flies.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're tired and it's funny. I'm tired, but I'm full of energy. How does that work?
How does that work? That's right. Well, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to bed soon after we get off here because I am one tired princess. Several people have checked on me throughout this conference just to make sure I'm doing okay, because this is an emotional thing for me. And I'll be honest, I want to stay transparent also that, I miss my boy. I miss him, but when we talk about him and I'm able to share a funny story or, just talk about him at all, it does make this mama's heart happy. It does make me feel better. So I want you to know that you're a big part of my healing process, and you are a big part of what keeps me going. If you're watching, if you are a speaker, whatever part you play in this conference, you're a blessing to me, and I think I should just say that out loud. I appreciate you.
I think that so he would be 30 now and he was 14, so that's a long time.
Yeah, it's almost 17 years. This November will be 17 years.
So if you have lost someone that maybe it's just happened, I think it's important to note that whether it's a child or whether it's somebody else that's very important in your life,
mm-hmm.
that even though you might find you move on and you find ways of honoring your loved ones, there's still that place in your heart
mm-hmm.
that hurts that they're not here, that wishes they were here.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't think of a better way of having them stay in memory for a lot of people than doing something for others, for serving. And so I think obviously that's why Hope to Hope is here.
Mm-hmm.
That's why a lot of people do things. They start foundations, they find some kind of a nonprofit or charity they can be a part of as a way of celebrating that person's life. So if it's just happened, don't know that, yes, the pain lightens. I wouldn't say it goes away 100%, but it lightens, and you can find ways to truly laugh. Like mm-hmm. if you haven't watched the previous session, we had Esther Jones had some technical difficulties and wasn't able to get on, which gave us, and I firmly believe there's no accidents, it gave us the opportunity to hear a couple of stories about Justin. Now, one of them I had heard before, but the other one I hadn't. But we got a chance to really kind of get a little insight into what kind of boy, although he was over 6 foot when he was 14 years old. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of food.
Yes, it was. Yes. Hey, Mary Jo.
So I just wanted to say, I think that if you can do, it doesn't have to be on the scale of Hope to Hope, but some little thing that you can do to honor whoever your loved one is, it really does make a difference in how you feel about them.
Yeah, it does, and it changes the dynamics inside of you, I think, more than anything. It makes you be able to celebrate, like I said, instead of just grieving.
Right. Exactly.
Well, our first amazing session this morning was with the famous Christy Garcia. And let me tell you something about that girl. She tickles me so much because she wanted me to know that I was extra today because I wouldn't stop thanking her. But she really is one of the biggest reasons we were able to pull off this conference, because she rescued me. I mean, it's no like secret that that I bite off more than I can chew most of the time, and I'm okay with that. But there were some things that I really needed done, and she just stepped up and did it. And so I'm so grateful for her. But we were talking with her this morning, and just about like accountability, and the thing about needing a coach, and that you don't always have to pay for a coach, but when you get to a certain level, you're going to want to pay for a coach. Like,
oh, definitely.
But
But you can start without one. You can start with a mentor. You can start with a friend. Like, if let's say you both of you want to start exercising, whatever your need is, maybe it's for your business. You find somebody that's a friend of yours, and that's a good place to start.
Yes.
Until you can get to the point where you say, okay, it's time for me to step it up a bit and hire somebody.
Yes.
Hey,
Samantha.
And I didn't know this, but she didn't want to be on.
Well,
I did not. She's so outgoing.
Oh,
I cannot believe that she didn't want to be on.
Well, okay. I'm going to tell a confession about myself. This is a warning to anyone in my circle, anyone in my world.
Pay attention.
I feel like it is an obligation I have to the world to help you get out there and serve at your best capacity. And if that means live video, my sweet friends, I'm coming for you.
She's done it twice today, just so you know.
Yeah, we've had some, well, and Hope to Hope has been a launching spot for quite a few speakers that have actually figured out that they like it and have gone on to do other things. But it tickles me because they will panic and say, I can't do this. And I say, you better be on. Like, you better be here at this time. And I try really hard to be nice about it. I don't think I'm mean, but it's just not an option. And so that's just how I roll. And like, some people, I'm not their flavor, and they don't like stick around very long. And then
Christy says we'll be on for 5 minutes. It was the longest interview we did.
Yeah,
that's how it works.
and she was glad she did it when she got done.
That's right. She was very glad.
She's just no baloney about anything. She just says what she's going to say, and she's done. And she needed to have a conversation so that people could like get to know her. And she's amazing.
And it was good information. Lots of good information.
Yeah, she's amazing.
And then we had Tamisha.
And then Tamisha, she came in and rocked the session. She was talking about, and I have to apologize to her. Tamisha, you need to like come back on the next Hope to Hope and do a spot where I actually be quiet. You got me so fired up, and I was so excited like to be with you and be on, that I talked way too much during that session. It was about you, not about me, and I just kept making it about me because I was excited. And so I'm so sorry. We just got to be honest about what happened. And so I definitely want you to come back on again, because I want to give you opportunity to, actually speak more, since I was.
But she talked about a couple of things that were very, very valuable about nutrition, and how Kim was talking about how so many times when you talk to a nutritionist or a fitness person or somebody like that, how they don't really listen. Mm-hmm. And you could tell that Tamisha is somebody, she wants to hear what your goals are, I'm sure, and she wants to hear what you're doing. Mm-hmm. But she's not going to criticize you. She's not
judgmental.
She's not judgmental about,
Mm-hmm.
you shouldn't have eaten that hamburger, or you shouldn't have drank that pop, or whatever it is. She's not that way at all. So I really enjoyed it, and I actually signed up for her challenge. So
yeah, I did too. I went in between sessions and made sure I got on her challenge, because I believe in her and what she's doing. So I think that's another big part too of, the Hope to Hope brings people together. And I think Tamisha is definitely a part of my long-term tribe, my lifers, that, but next time, Tamisha, just I'm making a promise. I'm not going to talk the whole time and keep getting so excited because I'm going to have to figure out how to rein myself in. So I'm sorry.
The next one was Jody.
Oh my goodness. Miss Jody she's amazing on so many levels. And she is so sweet and so tenderhearted. And I wish that, I will see you later, Samantha. Thank you for popping in. And thank you for coming back and watching the replay later too. But Miss Jody is, I don't know, I think you almost underestimate her because of her sweet, demeanor, and she's so kind and she's so sweet. But I'm telling you, she's a powerhouse. She's got a lot to offer. And one of the things that I brought up then and I will bring up again is there is a different language that people get in a certain industry, and they start using that language, and people like me, this kindergarten princess, needs translation. And so she's so sweet. She immediately started basically translating,
right,
so that we would understand, because I didn't want anyone to feel like she was like we were laughing about being woo woo or kooky. I know her, and I wanted everybody to get the good stuff from her. But sometimes the perception, if you start talking about NLP or these big words, then people kind of tune out, and I didn't want anybody to tune out.
No.
And so she did an amazing job, and she took us through like a very short meditation.
Like a 2-minute meditation.
So that she could demonstrate what a meditation is.
Yes.
Because, if you're not familiar with meditation, it seems as though it's, again, woo-woo or crazy or kooky. But meditation is not. It's something,
It's meant to slow your brain. It's meant for you to breathe and just get reconnected and grounded. So,
and to me, like, that's another thing that we talked about, not on live, but afterwards, we talked about the fact that, for me, meditation is like spending time in prayer and then affirmations. Well, if I use the word prayer and affirmations, a lot more people understand what it is. But if you bring out the word meditation, people automatically go, oh, wait a minute.
I think the first connotation that comes to mind is with our legs crossed.
Yes.
Now, you can do meditation with your eyes open driving your car. Yeah. So just to clarify, it doesn't have to be an hour. 1 minute you can meditate.
Yeah. So I think that was another thing that was really awesome about what came out of the interview, is to give people, an understanding of how to slow down for a minute, slow their roll, and get, back in focus. That's a trick we all need to be practicing. And then we had Angela Stillwell. Now, Angela Stillwell, let me tell you something. She's a tiny little package of dynamite that you better watch out for. She absolutely has some amazing stories, and she was talking about her stories from this week and how, we can get through anything if we just keep going, and how she's had a rough week.
Intercept anxiety with gratitude.
Yes.
I will not ever forget that. That is a phenomenal, just that really says it.
Mm-hmm.
That really says it.
I love it. Intercept anxiety with
gratitude.
With gratitude. Short. But man,
sweet.
Yeah, short and
powerful.
Sweet. So that really sums her up.
Totally. Well, and then we had Stephanie
Gonzalez. And I can't help but brag on Stephanie again, because that was the second time ever she's been on live video. And
another one of those Kim things.
Yeah, well, I didn't really give her an option, because we had spent several hours together, and I knew that what she needed was someone to basically be with her so that she could break the ice of doing it. And I am telling you, we're going to create a monster out of that, because
I think so.
Once she gets comfortable enough to just start doing them, I think you guys will be like amazed at how much she does, because she's got so much to offer, and I'm determined to help her break through that so that you guys can know how much she has to offer.
Exactly. What variety we had today.
I'm telling you.
So we had Christy, we talked about accountability. We had Tamisha, we talked about nutrition. We had Jody, that talked about being grounded, and we did a meditation. We had Angela talking about what did I just say? Intercept anxiety with gratitude.
With gratitude.
And then Stephanie talked about how she and Kim were at lunch, and they intercepted with this young girl's life and had a huge impact. This girl will never be the same, just from the conversation that they had. And then also how her divorce from her husband, how that transformed her life. So all those topics we talked about in the sessions today, and that's just today.
And we missed Esther.
Yes.
Esther Jones. She will hopefully we can get her on the next one, because she just had stuff going on, and it was like there was just no way we could. I didn't want to keep like talking about something other than her. So we just finally ended that session because she just could not get on. So hopefully the next time she'll be able to get on and participate. She was really sorry. She like apologized for not being able to, but you know, when technology doesn't work, technology doesn't work.
Exactly. And there's nothing you can do about that.
And we were on a time frame because of the sessions being already timed. So it just is what it is. But thank you guys for being on with us. Thank you for being here and supporting and just being amazing. That's what
totally amazing.
And so,
you didn't talk about tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow we have a whole lineup too. Tomorrow I know we have Christy Bridges. I have to look at the list because I am like too tired to remember on my own. We have Diana Olson. We have Camille Finan. We have Samantha McConnell. We have Z Nigerian. We have Christy Bridges, and we have Beck Mills.
Woohoo!
What a lineup!
Yeah, I'm excited. Can we start now?
No, I gotta have a nap. So, anyway, I hope you join us tomorrow. I hope you're with us tomorrow, and thank you so much for being with us today.
I'm Coni Meyers with Kick Butt Leadership.
And I'm Kim White with the My Sexy Business team. We are so thankful you've been with us on the Hope to Hope Conference. See you at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time in the morning, guys.